So today's video is going to be on contouring. I'm going to teach you guys how to do a really simple contour without having those ugly streaks on your face and without looking like you have about 17 layers of makeup on, okay? Yeah. I'm going to be using Bare Minerals Ready Luminizer in the Daydream. And this is a product I've had for actually a really long time. It's from Victoria's Secret. Victoria's Secret makes some makeup products, but back in the day, they used to make these bronzers that were a couple colors mixed in one. And I really love this product because I use it in the summer. I've obviously had it for a long time. Hasn't gone bad. Still works like the first day I bought it. If you don't have something like this, you can always use the tinted mineral veil from Bare Minerals that also works amazing. And you can also use a new bronzer that they came out with now for the summer. I don't remember the name, but it's like all over their website. That's also really good. So you have a couple options as to what you want to use as the contour color. So here we go. First, I'm going to start with a Bare Minerals brush that is called Soft Focus Angled Concealer Brush. I don't use it for concealer. I actually use it to be able to highlight my face because it is fat enough to get into the creases right here under my eye. And since I don't have such a big face, and remember we're doing minimal contouring for an everyday look, it's also angled. So I found that this brush worked for me the best. So we're gonna go and start with the Bare Minerals Ready Luminizer in the Daydream. Now, this is a really pretty pink, and it does have that luminizing glow to it. So I'm just going to get a little bit of that, and I'm just going to go right under my eye and onto my cheekbone. Okay, so I sweep it from under my eye and onto my cheekbone. Everyone contours a little bit different. This is my personal preference. I'm going to go in and get a little bit more. Okay, and I'm going to really spread that on my cheekbone. So we're going to go get a little bit more and start on the other side. Gonna go with, I'm getting a little bit more. And we're going to go again on my cheekbone. Like I said, this is very minimal. This is for an everyday look. Let me turn on the fan because I'm a little bit hot. Okay, and I'm just going to do right here in the center of my forehead. I only dab a little bit, so guys, a little bit goes a long way. Now I'm going to do the bridge of my nose. I'm just doing the center, as you can see. Okay. And then I'm going to put a little bit here on my chin. Now, obviously, when you look at your face, you're only highlighting the parts that you want to bring out, okay? So, my chin is, I have an indentation here, and then it like bubbles out here. So, obviously, I want to bring that part out, okay? Bridge of my nose. And my forehead is rounded, you know, like, you know what I'm trying to say. And I only want to bring out this little section right here because my hair usually covers this area and this area, and I really only want to bring in my cheekbones, okay? So that's it for highlighting. That was very simple, didn't take us very long. Now I'm going to follow up with the bronzer. Now the brush that I use for this is a regular face brush, and let me show you the shape that it has. It is a Charlotte Ronson face brush. As you can see, it says face on it really little in like cursive. But it's like a bulb. It almost looks like a little tiny bulb, and it is very feathery. Okay? So, I'm just going to press this on very lightly because this is very dark. And like I said, you don't want a streaky like effect. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the sides of my forehead. Okay, like that, and into the temples. I'm going to press it on again. I'm going to do the same thing to this side. Bring it on to the temples. Okay. Now I'm going to press it back in. And I'm going to do my cheeks. So I do the part that sinks in. See? And you bring it all the way up to your hairline. Okay? Now, I don't like bringing it in so close to my mouth. That's not cute because that part of my face doesn't like really sink in. It's not something I want to put bronzer on. So, press that on there. And then we do the other side. And like I said, you only use a little bit because this is for every day. So, we just put on a little bit like that. Let me press on a little bit more. Okay. Okay, now we're going to take a little bit and do the bone, this edgy bone that I like here. Just to create a little bit of more of a depth look. So I'm going to go ahead and do this bone. Okay, and then I'm going to do these little pockets here. Now, since this is a simple everyday look, I'm not going to highlight the edges, the bow of my lip, okay? Less is more, people. Now I'm going to get my brush and I'm going to squeeze it so it makes that line like that. I'm going to squeeze it and I'm going to press on here and I'm going to do the inside of my nose, okay? There we go. I'm going to press this on here again. And I'm sorry, I just had to look into the mirror for a second. I want to make sure that we were doing it right. And then right here on the edges of my nose. Less is really more. You can kind of tell that I've contoured my face, but it is very minimal, okay? And then I'm going to do this little button, the button of your nose, okay? Some people don't have it, so they can skip this step. And now I'm going to follow with my Bare Minerals Full Flawless brush. And this is what I'm going to use to blend it all in. Okay, just blend, blend, blend. So, I'm going to get closer to the camera so that you can see blending. So I pretty much spread everything out. Okay. So now, very, very slightly, you have contoured your face and you didn't have to wear 17 layers of makeup. There's nothing wrong with that. If you like to wear that amount of makeup, that's great. But this is not the look that I'm creating. I'm actually doing something very simple, something every day on the go. It's not that complicated. And it's pretty much simple, okay? So I hope that you liked it. Everyone has a different face shape. So hopefully I'll be doing a video on how to contour different face shapes, and I'll be using different people. But if you have an oval face like I do, just remember, it's very simple. You're only going to highlight the things that you want to bring out in your face, and then you're going to put the darker color on the things that usually sink in, like your cheekbones, you know, certain parts of your chin, the bridges right here, the sides of your nose, stuff like that. So I'm just gonna follow up with my lip quickie in Tiger Lily. So I'm just gonna put this on my lips to finish the look. This is a matte finish. And then I love these. I wish Bare Minerals brought this back as like a permanent product. Every time they come on QVC or on their website, I'm all over it. Let me just... Okay, struggles of having big lips, okay? You just gotta make sure you've gotten an even color. So then after I'm done with that, I'm just gonna follow up with the Bare Minerals Moxie Marvelous Lip Gloss in Rule Breaker. I don't think you could see that. It's one of the tiny ones. I actually got this as a free gift for my birthday, so very excited. Okay. And this is, I like this color because it is a nude shade. And it is an everyday, on-the-go color that you can wear literally with anything. There you go. Hope you liked it. I hope you like this video on simple contouring. And if you have any questions, you can always comment below. Thanks for watching.